Come again. This is
Kirby Kwan Jr.
Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Kirby Kwan Jr. and today we're back for yet another video, but I must confess to you guys, I've been lying to you. First things first, in regards to the haul video and why I haven't reshot it yet is because I currently have a foot injury. And I don't know if you took it in all these haul videos, but I typically need to stand when I make these videos, and well, I got a foot injury. So, you know, I literally can't stand it. But what do I mean when I tell you that I've been lying to you guys? Well, today we're going to be exploring how I use specific framing as well as editing to hide body doubles in my films. So today we're going to be taking a look at Finesse, as well as Back to School: A Whole New Meaning, where William is supposedly the star. So let's start with Finesse. So it starts off with William drawing the initial emblem, but guess what? That's William drawing the emblem. That's clearly William drawing the emblem, but then that's actually me drawing the emblem. And that's William again. And then it cuts back to, I think that's William actually. I forget. You see, it's so well that it fools me. So then this whole sequence of him tracing and cutting out these leaves, that's him. We're just gonna skip fast forward to that. And then now this whole entire gluing sequence is actually all me. William doesn't really understand how the emblem is supposed to look like, and this is actually my second time making this emblem. I actually made one previously, and we actually wore it on one of our short films, which was Animus North VR. It was worn by Kevin, and then this one is just strictly a prop. It's just, I made this strictly just for the short film, and again, this is actually my hands that's gluing all this shit together. And then that's William's hands, and he's just holding it up. And then we got this dope ass shot of William in the garage. It's actually Kevin's place. So then he grabs a spray can, he shakes it up, but I'm actually painting up this whole entire thing because William doesn't really know how to spray paint, and I guess Kevin doesn't really know how to adjust for exposure because that's way too overexposed. So this is the kicker here. From the remainder of this film, it's actually all me, both in terms of me manning the camera, me setting up the camera, and that's actually my hands that's working on this piece. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the coin and I'm scraping away the paint. But the thing is, the reason why this works is because you don't know that I can do all of this. You know, if I didn't tell you, you would have just thought that was William's hands and he's working on this thing. You know, if I gave you this previous knowledge that William can create all these crafts and stuff, you would have thought, oh, well, I guess obviously William did that. But if you look at the hands, specifically the fingers, especially on a wide angle lens, the way that it distorts, you can tell that my hands are actually bigger than William's both in terms of my palm, but more importantly the proportions. My fingers are shorter than William's. See, in this wide angle shot, you can really tell that my hands are actually shorter. And then this is just some B-roll that I did using a fluid head. But that's why it works. I frame it in such a way where it cuts in between William's close-up hands, which are actually my hands that are working, and then a wider shot of William making the emblem, supposedly making the emblem. But that's actually it for Finesse. We're going to skip over to Back to School: A Whole New Meaning. So first things first, we actually shot this film in 2 days. And the funny thing is, the first day is actually sort of like a proof of concept for us. So all this B-roll you see, that is what we shot on the first day. But let me tell you another secret. Between the first day and the second day, there was probably about a month of dead space. And on that first day, we actually did not have William on set. We had Kevin playing the main character. So this shot where it says starring William, that's actually Kevin in the bed. In fact, we shot the entire waking up sequence with Kevin. And then we just reshot it with William. So even all of these shots here, these are all actually Kevin's hands and Kevin's motions. Everything here is Kevin's performance, and as you can see, we just cut off his face, and this is still from day one. None of this is William yet. That we did reshoot with William, but this shot here, this is all Kevin. Of course it's Kevin, there's fucking Hatsune Miku. But yeah, this is all Kevin's performances, Kevin's hands. Now, I think that Kevin's hands are a little bit more noticeably different to William's compared to my hands compared to William's. But it still gets the job done. As you can see, the feet, you don't really ever see any of their feet. Again, this is Kevin, and then we replaced that shot with William in the final cut. And we just shot a whole lot of other shit around it. So let's see how well William's performance matches with Kevin's performance. So it starts off with a remake of the original shots. Admittedly, I like Kevin's roll a little bit more because he actually rolls off a bed. So then this is some new stuff that we added in. Even this, actually, I'm technically doubling for William because I'm the one inside the washroom. I'm the one that flushed it, turn on the lights, all that. This is again new stuff that we shot. Wasn't even in the proof of concept. See, it's just a close-up of the hands, which is why we're using Kevin's performance. He also moves really quickly, so it's hard to tell. This shot you could kind of tell because his arm looks a little bit chunkier. And this is William's remake of the same shot that we had with Kevin. And it's actually me that opens and closes the door. And then we have more reuse of Kevin's performance. Again, it's really tight. It's also kind of fast in terms of the hand motions. Okay, I lied. This one's actually kind of slow, but there's a lot of movement, so it helps hide the fact that it's not actually William. And that one's just over the shoulder. It could have been anyone. This is again Kevin's performance. Again, you don't really see too much of the feet, so you can't quite tell. And then the rest of the film is all new footage because we finally decided to actually, have a plot to go with it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, Kirby Kwan Jr. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. As soon as my foot recovers, I'm gonna get back to regular videos instead of these sort of like video essay / editorial videos, unless you guys enjoy them. I don't know, let me know. But that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys learned something new today. Kirby Kwan Jr. We out.